What's up, guys? Phantom TCG here, uh, and oh boy, we have this, I have this in my hands. I'm still pretty pissed because I'm still missing some cards, but I really wanted to give you the deck profile so at least you can have like an idea on how I'm playing the deck. And obviously, this will change from here to a couple of weeks or months, but this is what I'm currently playing. It's been a lot of fun. Uh, but yeah, like I said, I'm proxying two cards. One sadly didn't like came out in the case, and all the cases we opened, we like obviously my friends had priority because there were their cases, and I just bought the singles. Uh, in all the three cases, we pulled eight. So basically, I'm still missing one Durandal. That's pretty sad. And from the extra deck, I'm missing one Ball Savage that I ordered, but it still hasn't arrived yet. And I really want to give you my my impressions on how this deck works and like my experience with the deck at the moment. I'm still testing it. Like I said, it's super fun. It just reminds me of playing Noble Knights, but instead of XYCs, you just synchros, and it's pretty challenging because I'm not very comfortable with obviously playing synchros, but it's very fun. That's it. I really enjoy it, and as of now, well, I hope you guys actually enjoy this deck. Like until some good other deck comes and our like power grips this one. But as of now, this deck is here to stay, and I'm really loving it. All right, like I said, this deck might change during the some days. So basically, this is what I was currently playing. I played a couple of decks. I was playing against Dogmatica. Uh, Played Dark Lords. They're pretty annoying, and I didn't play Numeron. I play tested a little bit, so just to get the hang of the cards and obviously know what they're doing. But anyway, starting off, we're playing three copies of Renaud. Renaud basically it's like an extender, but at the same time it's like a part of the combo. Uh, it has multiple uses really, so I'm not saying you can just in the combo you summon it with Isolde, and obviously you can grab your any fire a warrior, or you can add any equip. But yeah, just to tell you what the effect actually does is you can special summon this card from your hand if you control a fire warrior monster, but it becomes a tuner. The other effect is the basic when this card is special summoned, uh, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, if this card is special summoned, you can target one fire warrior monster or one equip spell and add it to your hand. Obviously, they're hard ones per turn, but it's a very good card to see in your hand. Really, I just really love him. It's a must. Really, if you didn't like, two is okay, but three is basically amazing. Next, we played Triple Oliver. I was still debating on playing two copies of Oliver, but Oliver is actually pretty cool, pretty good, because you can. His effect is you can discard one other fire warrior monster, and if you do, you can special summon him, and the level becomes the monster you discarded. When this card is equipped to a monster, it cannot be targeted, and the other effect is if this card is in your graveyard, you can target one warrior and equip him. So basically, he's extremely amazing, and I do love, like I said, I'm enjoying the deck, and I am loving the artwork. Like I do, like I really like the artwork. That's it. Point. All right. Next, we play two copies of Uyghur. I hope I pronounced that name right. This guy right here, I really want to play a third copy, because basically, if you open with this card and obviously another card, like I don't know, Renaud or any other extender, or just an extra free card that you can get on board. Basically, you can just summon Gearfried for an extra. But the other effect is the same as Oliver. If this card's in your graveyard, you can equip it to a monster, to a warrior monster, and that monster cannot be destroyed by card effects. And the other effect is that when this card is normal or special summon, you can send to the graveyard one Fire Warrior or one Equip spell, or as far as if I'm not mistaken, one Noble Arm. Yeah. Like I said, I really want to bump this guy up to 3, but as of now, I'm still testing 2, and it's actually working. I don't know if you can cut this one and play 3 Oigers, but yeah. Alright, next. For one-ups, I'm playing one Astolfo. He's okay. It's a good card. You probably won't use the effect of banishing. Basically, this is just like a free summon. You can banish one Fire Warrior, and you can special summon this card from your hand. You can special summon banish from your hand or graveyard, and he becomes the level of the banished monster. The other effect is, if it discards in your graveyard, you can banish it, and during the second standby phase, you get to special summon him and one other Fire Warrior monster that is banished or in your graveyard. You probably won't be using that effect. You probably forget about it. But if the game goes like in a long run, this guy comes in clutch. Right, the card I was still debating on playing, but I really loved playing it when I was testing today. It's one Roland. Roland basically you just add it to your hand with the Roland from the extra deck during the end phase, and he's a quick effect that can equip himself to any warrior monster. That gives 500. Then during the end phase, if this card is sent to the graveyard, you get to add one Fire Warrior, except Roland, or one equip spell from your deck to your hand. So I really, really, really love playing one copy. Obviously, if you open this, it's kind of like a brick, but it's a searchable card that you can equip it from the hand. It's a quick effect. So I really do love it in case you're rolling from the extra that gets called by the grave or something. But I really do love this this lineup. At least I'll be playing Roland. That's it. At least one. Next we play 2 Firefly Lady. This card gets special summoned when if you control a warrior monster. Basically, if you get Ash, a Blossom, or some weird shit, or effect Veilard, you get to special summon this, and that's it. The other effect is you can tribute this card or send it to the graveyard while on the field, and you get to special summon one level 4 Fire Warrior, one level 4 lower warrior monster. That's it, and your opponent cannot target it with card effects. I normally don't use that effect, but you just want the extra body, and that's it. Alright, next we play the Connector Engine. I'm not going to explain this one that much, but just to see what your opponent has in hand and force them to play, if they have Ash Blossom, just force them to activate it, or it's just like a minus card to their hand. But yeah, and obviously you get to see their hand. That's very important. Alright, next we play the Sublimation Knight engine, the three Sublimation Knights and the 1 Squeak Knight. This engine I'm still debating. I'm only playing it because it's a Fire Warrior, so you can discard it with Oliver. I don't like it that much. I prefer playing something else. But as of now, they're staying. Obviously, 1 card combo. But yeah. Next we play 1 Gear Feed. I was debating on playing a second one. I don't want to play 42. And basically you can just add it to your hand with Uyghur. Because you can normal summon this, ditch this guy, and then during the combo you get to send Renat, special summon Renat from the deck, and Renat just adds this to your hand. So you can basically just banish a quick spell and special summon him from your hand. So that's the reason why I'm playing 1, because you can just like grab it from the graveyard if you open with Uyghur. We play 1 Alliance for the combo, 3 Ash Blossom, and 2 Ogre. I'd probably get rid of the Ogres, but Numeron, this basically just destroys Numeron in that way. But yeah, that's it for the monsters. For the spells, very, very, very important. 3 Durandals. So like I said, one case only brought 2, and I'm still pissed at it because I had to order it and I have to wait to like actually have it. But hopefully in the future, once I like tested this deck a lot, I'll give you a deck profile with the actual card. So basically, this card is extremely amazing. I love it if you're going second, because you can equip it to an opponent's monster and do the effect. The effect is you can add 1 level 5 or lower fire warrior monster, and you get to destroy this card. Then the other effect is, if this card is equipped to a monster and the monster is sent to the graveyard, you get to special summon 1 level 5 or 1 level 5 or lower warrior monster from your graveyard. So if this is equipped with something and your board gets destroyed, you at least get a monster back into the field. For the other equips, we're playing one of these guys right here. This comes in clutch sometimes because you really want to equip your Charles with something just to pop something up. It's very annoying. So Phoenix Blade just comes in clutch if you dump it with Isolde. It's a really good card. I really like it. Smoke Grenade, self-explanatory. Charles, pop it, sees your opponent's hands, ditch something. And Living Fossil is, I don't know, in case some weird shit happen. I'm still thinking of getting rid of this card, playing something else. But as of now, this is what I'm playing. I was debating on playing the Noble Arm that destroys spell and trap card, or a set spell and trap card if it's face down. So shit. Alright, next we play 4. So look at me. 3 Heritage. Basically, Rhoda gets any Infernoble Knight that you need, or you can just bait any like hand trap that will probably annoy you in the future. Triple Call by the Grave, just for that reason. We don't want to get edge or something. We want the full combo to go and at least get rid of cards from their opponent's hand. So if your opponent does, I don't know, a hand trap like Ash Blossom, just Call by the Grave, they win -1. Super, well, they lost a card, and then during the entire combo, you can just get rid of another card, and if you open Connector, you get rid of another card. If you actually have, like, a monster, you can get rid of multiple cards. So it's a little bit kind of hard if your opponent has, I don't know, 3 cards in their hand. That's the reason why I'm playing Call by the Grave. Next we play 1 Reinforcement of the Army, self-explanatory, searches the entire deck. And sadly, look at me. Finally, we're playing 1 Shade Brigadier. It's basically an extender in case you kind of need some extra body on the field. Basically, you can activate this and it becomes a monster. I will probably get rid of this card, but I'm actually liking it, so yeah. You can just get rid of this card and play 40 cards straight. Alright, for the extra deck, we're going pretty quick. I'm going to explain only the cards that that are new, like Charles and Roland. Alright, first of all, 1 Charles and 1 Roland. Alright, Charles is basically the monster that you're probably going to end up with in the field, and the one that does all the shenanigans. It's a 3K beat stick, super cool, super amazing. I really like it. And basically, the effect is if a card on the field gets equipped, or a card on the field, no, a monster on the field gets equipped, even during the damage step, you can just pop a card on the field. It does target. Never mind. It doesn't target. Never mind. Just destroy 1 card on the field, and basically that's it. The other effect is during the end phase. You can equip 1 equip spell from the graveyard and 1 Fire Warrior from your deck. So basically that's where the weird shit happens, where basically you just equip 2 cards and pop something, and obviously you just equip Smoke Grenade, pop it, Smoke Grenade looks at your opponent's hand, ditch something, and so on, so on, so on. Now Roland is during your opponent's turn. His effect is, when this card is Synchro Summon, during the end phase, you must declare it, that's very important. During the end phase, you get to add ditch one equip spell and add one. You can add one fire warrior monster. So you can add Roland, the one that activates in your hand. And obviously you can ditch a small grenade or any card and then trigger your Charles. So yeah, bunch of shit. And the other effect is during the main phase, quick effect. You can equip this card from your graveyard to any warrior monster on the field. So basically, it's extremely amazing. I really like them. Sad part, this didn't came in like super rare, and it's sadly common. Hopefully in OTS we get them super, but yeah. Now for the other cards, like I said, sadly, my Boral Savage hasn't arrived yet. But this is part of a combo, very self-explanatory. We play one of this guy. I kind of never summon it, and I don't know like the actual use of this card. But if you manage to summon it and do stuff, be my guest, really. You can put it in the comments, like, what's the use for this card. But I haven't really got the use of it. Like, done this card that much. Next we play 1F Dragster. Could be something else. I'm just trying other cards. One Coral Dragon. Alright, the reason I'm playing Coral Dragon over Stardust Charger Warrior is basically I can pop a card on the field. And basically synchro, or if this card I don't gets blow up or some weird shit, I get to draw one card, and basically that's it. I charge warrior, you can draw one card, and that's it. I don't know if it does another effect, and that's a very stupid part of me, but I really do like Coral Dragon. That's it. We play one Metal Marcher for the combo, and then for the links. 2 weeks old. I'm still debating of cutting her. Because one, you summon the first one and do the combo. You kinda don't need the second one. So the second one could be something else that can be more useful. But as of now, I'm playing 2. She's very self-explanatory. I'm not going to explain her that much. 1 Link Cross and 1 Needle Fiber. Self-explanatory. Just summon your Lion, do shit. 1 Phantom Beast Auroradon. Same, the combos. 1 Phoenix, 1 Unicorn, and 1 Boral Sword. I kinda never summoned this, only like Unicorn ones, just to get rid of a card that was very annoying. Boral Sword could be Access Code Talker. I don't have an Access Code Talker at the moment. And Nightmare Phoenix could be something else, but as of now, I'm still playing it until I find something actually good to other than all these cards to play. So yeah. Basically, that's it for the entire deck. I hope you guys like it. Subscribe, it really means a lot to me. I'm trying to at least do more content and start doing more stuff. So yeah, if you really enjoyed this deck profile, be sure to give a like, subscribe, and stay tuned for if I open a second one. I'll be doing a Drachma deck profile as soon as I get an idea of what I'll be playing. So yeah, stay tuned, and a lot of thanks for watching, and peace.